Three more suspects before a Russian court, charged in connection with the bloody attack on a music venue near Moscow that claimed the lives of 137 people. Two of these men, brothers. One owned the car used by the perpetrators on the night of the attack. The other maintains his innocence. The third suspect is their father. 14 people have now been arrested for the assault on a popular music hall, where attackers opened fire on crowds before setting the building alight. 7 of them charged. An offshoot of the radical Islamic State, ISIS-K, has claimed responsibility. But Russian President Vladimir Putin believes the third party is involved.
Что кровавый теракт совершили последователи ислама, члены запрещенной в России организации ИГИЛ. Мы знаем, чьими руками было совершено это злодеяние против России и ее народа. Нас интересует, кто заказчик, кому это выгодно. Это злодеяние может быть лишь звеном в целой серии попыток тех, кто с 2014 года воюет с нашей страной руками неонацистского киевского режима.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has dismissed these accusations as absurd, with other global leaders saying it's counterproductive to shift blame to Ukraine. US intelligence has also confirmed the involvement of ISIS-K. According to security analysts, this branch of the Islamic State has grown strong in recent years, with thousands of fighters, and has become fixated on Russia. The group reportedly sees the country as complicit in activities that oppress Muslims, and believe Russia is too close with one of their foes, the Taliban.
Fast forward a bit, and Russia, of course, backed Syria during the Civil War, and the Islamic State was on the other side of that. So Russia is seen as working with Syria, fighting Muslims in the Caucasus and Central Asia. Both the group in particular, but also the broader community are very anti-Russian.
ISIS-K shared graphic footage online of attackers inside the music venue. But with 14 suspects now in custody, there are concerns that violent intimidation tactics could lead to confessions that will include links to Ukraine, in line with the accusations of the Russian president.
So I think, to the first question, I think that that story probably is going to be more and more Ukrainian connected, I'm sure. And that's, I mean, obviously those suspects we saw them already, they were tortured. I mean, it's clear that they were tortured and beaten up. So the confessions are coming, and the confessions probably, since we know what Russian confessions are like, the confessions are probably going to have the Ukrainian, at least some bit of a Ukrainian element in it.
Russia's war with neighbouring Ukraine is now in its third year, and with all the focus on the border, this surprise attack near the capital has proved a fresh threat for the country's security. And for the newly re-elected Putin, who begins his 5th term as president, this assault undermines his promise of stability and safety. Now the Russian leader faces the challenge of bringing the guilty to justice and reassuring his own people. Dolphine, Chen and Rosie Grenenger for TaiwanPlus.